wow, did Marvel Studios catch everybody off guard yesterday with their big animation presentation? It was announced that in 2024, not only are we getting X-Men 97 and Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, but a new Black Panther focused series called Eyes of Wakanda. And now we've got more details and a first look. Let's take a couple minutes to dive into this new Wakandan adventure and talk about what's in store for the Marvel Universe. Now, before we do that though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC videos, and we want to be your place for all the superhero news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently so you are really in the know. Well, many Black Panther fans are still reeling from the big news from Marvel Studios animation that came our way yesterday. Now, Marvel did an early viewing of What If, and some fans got to see 2 full episodes, which are having amazing reactions. But along with that, they gave us a bunch of new animation news, including an announcement of a new series titled Eyes of Wakanda, which will come our way in 2024. Now, since the announcement, we've started to get new details about the show, and even a first look. So let's not really waste a lot of time before we dive into all this and check out the very first still from the series. Now, obviously, this is Black Panther, and I actually think it's T'Challa, suggesting at least one of these episodes will indeed focus on the Chadwick Boseman version of the character. Now, along with this, Marvel released a synopsis, and the synopsis is very revealing because we might be seeing a bit more than T'Challa alone. The synopsis reads, "This series is set throughout Wakandan history. Brave warriors that have been tasked to travel the world retrieving dangerous vibranium artifacts." Now, the synopsis reveals so much in such a short period of time. First and foremost, it can be set in any time frame in the history of Wakanda, and Wakanda's been around a really long time. And I honestly suspect it will be taking us across the history of the African nation and the Marvel Universe itself. But my big question about that and its temporal placement is this part of the MCU timeline officially, or is this just sort of standalone stories like What If? There's a ton of room in the MCU history for expansion of Wakandan history, and this might truly be the vehicle for that. Now, with it being a timepiece, it opens the door to multiple versions of the Black Panther, and I'm starting to wonder if we might actually get a new one with each episode. We know T'Chaka held the mantle for quite a while, and his father before him, and I wonder if T'Chaka will actually interact with Captain America himself, something we've seen in the past. I also have to wonder if these episodes could go beyond just the Black Panther and focus on some other champions from other tribes or factions like the Dora Milaje, all of which could make some really interesting storytelling. Now, I highly suspect we're going to see these adventures in the world outside of Wakanda, but I also wouldn't be surprised if some of these episodes stay within the border and explore some of the areas we haven't seen yet in the Marvel Universe. Now, as for the outside world, there's so much. We've already mentioned the possibilities of a World War II adventure, but looking across the timeline, could we go back to colonial eras, like What If is going to in this upcoming season, or maybe even a journey to New Jersey in the 1990s to deal with some Russian spies? You know who we're talking about. The possibilities are endless, and I honestly can't wait to see what they do with this series. It's been a long time coming, and Marvel did a great job keeping it under wraps. It's going to release in 2024, and nobody heard peep about it, except a couple of rumors of a series that everybody thought was actually dead. Congrats to Marvel for landing this announcement. I can't wait to see what Marvel's animation for 2024 brings us, and hopefully we get a full-on release date for Eyes of Wakanda very soon, because I think at this point it's the most anticipated series for quite a few people.